All right, this is your power lift lower body. I'm so excited for this one. This one is more reps based, so less time based work. You're gonna need a set of heavier weights. Now, maybe that's multiple sets. I have got one set of weights, okay? And then I've got a step or a stool combo here. Now, if you don't have a step or a stool or anything to put your knee down on, that is fine. Do not worry about it. This entire workout can be done without that, but I will show you how to modify. So I've got an aerobic step with a cushion on top, and then I've got, again, one set of weights, have some space to move. How this workout is going to work. We've got 2 circuits, okay? 4 exercises in each circuit. We're repeating each circuit 1 time for a total of 2 times per circuit. At the end of each circuit, you've got one very small HIIT cardio round. Now, that is 100% optional. If you are not in the mood for cardio today, you can skip it. It's very short. You could watch me do it. You could forward through it. Either way, it is totally fine. Okay, I'm not gonna lift as heavy in this workout as I would if I were taking the workout, but I want you to challenge yourself. Grab your heavier set of weights and some other options in case you need to drop down, which is totally fine, okay? Make this workout work for you. Now, let's go ahead and get started. I've got my mat kind of nearby because I don't need it yet. Our first circuit is all standing, but use a mat if you have a hard surface that you're standing on. So you've got a little bit more cushion, okay? Do what you need. Feel free to pause at any time during this workout to readjust, to restart, whatever you need to do. I want you to bring feet underneath your hips, a little bend in the knees, hands come to the rib cage. Our familiar warm up. Let's breathe. We always come back to the basics. One of the best things you can do for your body today is to breathe. So I want you to think about expanding through the rib cage. As you inhale, as you exhale, allow your rib cage to come back down into place. Do that 2 more times. I'm almost grabbing my rib cage, not aggressively, but you want to put a little bit of resistance down on that rib cage. Try to think about breathing all the way around, so 360 degrees, all the way around the back. Even into those hips as you inhale. Wherever you're at, give me 1 more. Big breath in. And exhale, relax. Now keep those feet where they are. Keep the knees with that slight bend. And when you think about the foundation of your feet, so if you can, spread your toes. I want you to press through for both feet. Press through the ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, and the heel on both sides, okay? Stand up tall. Hands come back to the rib cage or to the hips. Same breath in. This time, exhale, pull in across those hips. We're doing that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. We're going to hold that connection. Exhale. Good. Step those feet a little bit wider than your hips. Sink the tailbone straight down to the floor. Hands can come to heart center. And you're going to hold. I want you to press through those feet, your foundation. Press through those feet. Pull that core in tight. Now we're gonna rise up for 2 and then lower down for 4. This is our theme for the day, okay? So we're thinking power on the way up, still slow and controlled, and then slower on the way down, okay? Here we go. It's up for 2. Lift and lift. Down for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Up and up. Down for 4. Tailbone goes straight down. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze the quads. 2 more. Lift and lift. Down for 4. 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Up and up. Down for 4 to a hold. 3, 2, hold it low. Hold 4. Maybe reach those arms out. 2, and 1. Stand it up. Pick one leg to come out in front of you. Circle out through that ankle. Pick a direction for 4. 3, 2, leg could be hovered, and 1. Switch directions for 4. 3, hold on if you need to. 2, and 1. Other side. Bring the other foot out. Switch or pick a direction. Ankle circles for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to use our step for part of our warm-up. If you don't have a step, just come down to the floor, use a cushion for your back knee right here, and you're going to lift the front knee up and down, or the front foot up and down. Maybe you have a step. Bring the back knee to the step And you're gonna lift that front knee or front foot up, tap down 8 times, up, tap down. If you do not wanna bring your foot to the floor, just lift and lower the leg right here. I want you to think about warming up the hips. Go for 4 more, wherever you're at. 3 more. 2 more, use that core. Good, now step it up, switch sides. Good, bring the foot up, tap down. Think about the hip warming up, lift and lower. Good, 4 more, wherever you're at. You can slow this down. You do not need to do 8. 1 more, bring it down now, stand it up. Step those feet underneath the hips, maybe a little bit wider, circle out through your hips, pick a direction. This is a great way to warm up the hips without doing those single leg circles, which are great, I love those. And we do them in a lot of our warm-ups. This is just switching it up a little bit. So both feet are down. In case weight bearing on one side is a little bit tough, switch directions. This is always a go-to option. It may depend on the day. Think about sending those hips behind you. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our circuit, our number 1 circuit. Okay, grab some water. We've got squats, 8 to 10. Again, less time-based in this workout, more reps-based. You're counting or just follow with me. You could go slower than me. I don't want you to go any quicker than me, okay? Same goes for our cardio section, all right? So grab your heavier weights, challenge yourself, all right? Step those feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Maybe a slight turnout in those legs. Pull the core in. You're gonna think down for 4 and then up for 2. But you could be even slower than that, okay? I just want you to think even slower on the way down. You ready? Big breath in. Exhale, pull in, and we're moving. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up for 2. Down for 4. Maybe even slower. You do not have to move with me. Good, breathe. You can even watch those knees as you come down. Maybe a slight turnout in those feet. Toes could point forward. You could even be a little bit more narrow here. Make sure those knees are not sickling out to the sides. You can even elevate your heels slightly on rolled up towels, on a mat if needed. So 8 to 10 reps. If you're just done now, you can stop, take a break. Get as many as you can, but try not to do more than 10. You should be lifting heavy enough that 10 just feels like plenty. I'm doing 1 more. You're setting your weights down. Take a moment. Grab some water, okay? We've got 4 exercises in our first circuit. So our next exercise is called a sumo squat. You're going to step those legs out wider. You're grabbing 1 weight or 2. 1 weight looks like this. You're bending the knees, sending the hips back, and you're moving down and down, or down for 4, and then up for 2. So, option to use 2 weights, 1 in each hand. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up for 2. I'm going to use 1 in this workout. We need to challenge yourself and get low. Good. Bring those eyes forward. Shoulder blades hug towards the spine. You could even bring your step out in front of you and tap your weight down on your step, or even just have your weights on the step ready to go. So you don't have to come down quite as far to get them. Pull that core in tight. 8 to 10 reps. Again, you could just move with me. Send those hips back. Move even slower if you need. I'm doing 2 more. Squeeze the glutes. Still working those quads. Send those hips back. Keep the chest lifted. I've got 1 more in me. You do 1 more with me, okay? If you can. Good. That may have been the 2. I don't remember. Set that weight down. Take a moment. We've got static lunges. You do not need your step unless you want to set the weights on them in between sets. Now your left leg goes forward and your right leg goes back. So a static lunge. Yes. Yes, go ask her, please. Left leg goes forward, right leg goes back. Okay, she's almost ready. You're going to go down for 4. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1 and up for 2. Now option to drop your right weight, keep the weight in your left hand. Hold on, please help him, thank you. Keep that left leg forward and right leg back. As you come down, and way to hinge over just a little bit here. Now the back foot, we're starting, okay? The back foot could be a little bit closer in. You can take more of a hinge. Find your pace. Think down for 4 and up for 2. Maybe even slower, especially on that way down. So you're thinking power up, slow on the way down, but even on the way up, there's no momentum, right? Now in these lunges, we're trying to be even side to side. Of course, we've got kiddos that love to distract us and throw us off of our count, but that is fine because life happens and we are not perfect. We are not here to be perfect. I'm doing 2 more. You move where you can. Good. Think about squeezing glutes. Send those hips back. Squeeze those glutes. Now we switch sides. Take a moment. Grab some water. Sweating. Right leg goes forward. Left leg goes back. Hold on with your left hand. Weight in the right hand. Right leg goes forward. Left leg goes back. Maybe a weight in each hand. All right. I'm doing 8 on this side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Pull that core in. Think down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Power up for 2. Slow on that way down. I don't want you to go up so quick that you use momentum or you feel any tweaks in the spine. You're still slow on the way up. It's just a little bit quicker than the way down. Now press through the entire foot, that front foot. So try not to lose that foundation. Maybe you have a little bit more weight through the heel. I'm doing 2 more. Move where you can. Keep that core nice and tight. Setting weights down. Finish off. Finish out. No rush. We've got our little cardio burst, all right? We've got 1 minute of work. We're alternating 2 different moves, okay? Move number 1. You keep moving if you're still doing your lunges. And you can just watch. Move number 1 is an in and out squat. You could keep hands to the hips, hands to heart center. Option number 1 is to just squat right here. Could be slow. Maybe that's all you have in you today. You're doing 4 of them. And then you're doing 4 squat taps, and it's gonna look like this. Down, tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go back to your squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your option. That's plenty, okay? If you're doing the in and out squats for 4, I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Again, you're resting, grab some water. So it's in and out. Maybe you tap the floor, maybe not. In and out. 3, 4, and then squat taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? We're alternating those 2 for each, those 2 moves for 1 minute, all right? You got this? Squats or in and outs for 4, squat taps for 4. I want you to find your pace or move with me. You can go a little bit quicker, maybe slower, okay? If you get off rhythm, do not worry about it. 4 is not a magic number. You could do 5, all right? All right, we're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1 minute, 4 of each. Maybe you're a little bit quicker with one move than the other. Oh, and if it's distracting, I hope it's not distracting, but for 1 round I might count for you so you just kind of get an idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm quicker with these, that's normal. You can do whatever you want. Make this your own. Maybe you're just watching me, which is fine. We just got 1 minute, so that means you can take your time. There's not a certain amount of reps you need to get in. If it's awkward to go between the 2, you can pause. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish out. Shake it out. Grab grab some water. All right, we're taking a rest. We have circuit one more time, all right? If you did not like any of those moves, feel free to trade out. You could do something different instead of squats, okay? You could do narrow squats. Heels could be up on weights or a mat. You could go here instead, all right? All right. Whew. 10 more seconds of a rest. Breathe. Ooh, it's always when you stop the cardio that it gets harder. We're going into our squats. No rush. Take a longer break if you need. You can pause this. Find that squat stance. Maybe a little turn out in the legs, maybe not. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1, up for 2. You could be body weight. Maybe you've got your heavier weights here. Challenge yourself. Power. Good, nice and controlled. Try not to speed it up. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to breathe. I'm doing 2 more. You keep going if you can. We've got sumo squats. Shake it out. I'm doing 1 weight. Maybe you're using 2. 1 in each hand out in front. Maybe 1 weight. Maybe you've got a pretty heavy weight and you're trying that one. Step those legs out. When you're ready, get started. 8 to 10. It could be different this round. This is a fresh round, okay? Maybe you're more like, hey, I've only got 6 in me this round. That is fine. Send those hips back. Maybe you're like, yeah, I've got 10. I can do 10 again. Nice and slow and controlled, especially on that way down. I don't know about you, but my hands are so sweaty that I'm having trouble holding my weight. Pull those shoulder blades towards your spine. Keep the core nice and tight. If the power up is not working for you, go super slow on the way up. Either way, I want you to try to be a little bit quick or a little bit quicker on the way up than you are on the way down, but it does not mean it needs to be fast. I'm doing 1 more. Brain is malfunctioning. We've got our static lunges. Do not rush. Pause this if you need. Take some water. Finish out. You're 8 to 10. Now, because it's a fresh round, you're starting over on that left side, okay? Left leg goes forward. Maybe you've got 10 in the tank this time. All right, maybe you're here for 6, for 7, whatever it is. But if possible, somewhere in the 8 to 10 range. Left leg forward, right leg back. Option to drop your right weight and hold on with that right hand. But weight could stay on the side of the front leg. Down for 4. Good. We've got 1 more circuit after this. Okay, you can do anything for 1 more circuit. So finish off this one. Got 4 fresh moves in the next circuit. If you ever need to go sooner, just finish the first circuit, finish this one, and go. You could come back later for the second one. Or you don't have to do it at all. It is fine. No pressure. I'm doing 2 more on this side. You do what you can. Maybe you're like, wow, I got way more than that. I can do way more than that. Shake it out. Set your weights down. Take a moment. Finish out. No rush. We're switching sides. Okay. You got this. You got this. Let's do it. Grab those weights. Grab that weight. Right leg forward. Left leg back. Stand up tall. Pull the shoulder blades towards the spine. Try to get that little hinge as you come down. So it is quads and glutes here. Slow on the way down. Power up. Good, nice and slow and controlled. Okay, keep those eyes forward. Good job. Plant that front foot. Don't let it lift. Okay, find that foundation. Ball of the big toe, little toe, and the heel. I'm doing one more. I'm shaking. Finish out your 8 to 10. Try to be even on both sides if you can. No pressure if not. We are not perfect, okay? All right, we've got our HIIT. 1 minute. You remember the 2 moves? Second round, we can wrap our head around it the second time, right? All right, in and out squats or just squat for 4. You could go slow. And then you've got your squat taps, okay? We start in 4, 3. Take your time to set up. 2 and 1. Oh, of course, my mat. You keep going. Perfect timing. Remember, if this is your pace, you do not have to go with me because you're just trying to get 4 of each for a minute. It does not have to be perfect. You could end in the middle of one of the sets. Maybe you're with me. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat, tap. 2, 3, 4. Keep moving. You got this. We can do it. I'm slowing down. We've got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, second circuit. Grab some water. You got stiff leg deadlifts. All right. Whew. Let that heart rate come down. You've got a weight in each hand or one weight like this. I'm going to show you what it looks like with both. You just rest. Feet are underneath the hips, a little bend in your knees. This is where the stiff leg part comes in. The bend in the knees is not going to change. All you're going to do is send the hips back. Imagine you're tapping a wall behind you. Let the weight graze down your thighs, and then you're pressing back up. You're trying not to change the bend in the knees much at all. So think about sending the hips back to tap a wall behind you and press and lift. Now keep your head in line with your spine, your shoulder blades hugged towards the spine. This is what it looks like with 2 weights. 1 weight on top of each thigh, little bend in your knees. Send the hips back for 2 or down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and up for 2. You ready? Let's do it. 8 to 10 reps. Grab your weights or your 1 weight. Follow me or go at your own pace. 8 to 10. Down for 4. Power up for 2. Squeeze those glutes. Good. The range of motion is not quite as big as it is with our squats. You do not have to bring those weights below your knees. I'm doing 4 more. Keep those knees pointed forward. Go at your own pace. Make this workout work for you. Maybe you only got 1 more in the tank. That's fine. You're still getting your workout in. Any movement is amazing. It's my last one. Come all the way up. Set those weights down. Now, if you don't have a step, your next move is going to look like this. You're only using 1 weight in your left hand. Without the step, you take a break. Your back leg is going to come back behind you just like we did in our lunges. You're going to hinge over and it's going to tap the back. That back foot's going to tap the floor, and then you're going to lift and lift, pull that knee up, okay? If you've got your step or just a stack of pillows even, you are bringing your right knee to the step. Left leg goes forward. Take a weight in your left hand. We're gonna power up for 2, squeeze, and then go down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just tap that knee down, press up for 2. Maybe you just hover that knee. You ready? Grab your weight in your left hand, kneel. Bring that back knee to your step or the floor, or into that lunge, okay, where the back toes are down. And then you press up for 2, and down for 4. 3, 2, 1. Press up for 2. Again, you could be here. Good. So find what works for you with or without your step. Maybe you're doing this whole workout without a weight, and that's fine too. Okay? See if you can spread your toes on that front foot. Pull the core in tight. Your gaze follows your movement, trying to keep the eyes forward as much as you can without moving your head, so that way we're not staring straight down the entire time. Ooh. Try to keep track of how many you're doing. Side to side, I'm doing 2 more. Slower on that way down. We're switching sides. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn so you can see. Now, the right leg goes forward, left knee to your step or back behind you into that lunge. And here we go. Whenever you're ready, up for 2, down for 4. Squeeze through that right side. That right leg is forward. Good, nice and slow and controlled. No rush. Maybe the side is a little bit slower. That is fine. Don't let that foot sink to one side or the other, or cave. Rotate. Keep those hips facing forward. Eyes are forward. I'm doing 2 more. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Take a moment. You're coming down to the mat. Now, with or without your step. Bring your feet up on the step or to the floor. Option to have one weight across your hips, okay? Bridges. I could have the mat here, but alas, I'm not stretching it out. Maybe for the last set. Okay, bring your feet to your step or to the floor. Regular bridges. You could grab that weight across your hips. I'm kind of hovering the weight right above my hips. All right, we're pressing, powering up for 2, and it's down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up for 2, down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your pace. You can move with me or go at your own pace. Try not to speed it up. I'm doing 4 more. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up for 2. Squeeze those hamstrings, squeeze those glutes. 2 more in my tank. Maybe you've got some more. Let's do 1 more if you can. Maybe you've got 2 more, maybe 3 more. All right, I'm setting my weight down. You've got your little HIIT move, HIIT cardio. All right, just for now, set the step aside. I'm not gonna put that there because that's gonna block you. All right, we've got 4 mountain climbers or a plank hold. Then we step in. I'm gonna show you what that looks like to a squat. So 4 mountain climbers. Excuse me, step. Excuse me. 1 second. Take a moment. Little intermission. Step is trying to be part of the party. All right, 4 mountain climbers. Step it into that plank. You could just hold a plank the entire time or just rest, okay? You do not need to do this. We pull in 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're gonna step each foot in and jump for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Now your mountain climbers could be quicker. It could be each knee pulls in for 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Step it in and jump for 4, 3, 2, 1. Or squat, okay? All right, you ready to get started? Maybe you hold, maybe you skip this. No worries. We start in 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. I'm gonna do those quick ones. Move at your pace. 4 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe slower mountain climbers. Each leg could be 1, 2. Pull that core in. Maybe just squat. Starting to slow down. Allow yourself to slow down. Keep your pace. Maybe you're speeding it up. I'm trying to do those quicker mountain climbers, but I'm slowing down. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to standing. Guess what? Last time for your second circuit. And then we are out of here. All right? Stiff leg deadlifts. Grab your weights. Excuse me. All right. Grab those weights, 1 in each hand. Making sure. We don't want any technical difficulties. Not, especially after this one. All right, bend those knees. 1 weight or 2. Down for 4. Could be even slower on that way up. Pull those shoulder blades towards the spine. You find your pace. 8 to 10. Keep that core nice and tight. Good, I've got 2 more in me. Good, finish out. You keep going if you need. All right, we've got our step lunges. Now, grab a weight in your left hand. Bring your left leg forward, your right leg back. Remember, you could be here. Or bring your right knee to that step. This is your last time doing this. Hurrah! All right, left leg forward. Let's go. Press it up. Down for 4, 3, 2. If you're not done your deadlifts yet, that's fine. Pause this or just jump in when you're ready. Do as many as you can. You're almost done. If you need to skip the last HIIT round, forward straight to the cool down after this, totally fine. I've got 4 more in me. Keep that core nice and tight. Bring your eyes forward. Good, I've got 1 more. Press it up. Take your time. Woo, grab some water. Finish it out. Switching sides. Weight goes in your right hand. Left knee goes to your step. Or left foot goes back behind you. You ready? Hinge it forward just a little bit here. Press it up and up. Send those hips back. Think about that power up. I noticed that even though this is my dominant side, this right side, with the right leg forward, I feel a little bit less powerful on this side, a little less power on the way up, which is very interesting to me. So I'm just taking those little notes. I almost need to move a little bit slower on this side. Now, each side of your body tells a different story. I'm doing 4 more. You move where you can. Try, if you can, to be even with that other side. Each side of your body tells a different story. So this side might need something different, might need to be a little bit slower. Good, I'm finishing out. You move where you can. You need 1 weight for the rest of this workout. Okay, and your step. All right, feet come to your step, no rush. Bring your feet up on the step. Maybe you use your mat. For the last part of this workout, I'm gonna try to keep my step off of it though. Here, it's gonna make us a little bit of a fancy setup here because I don't actually want my step on top of my mat. Personal preference. All right, very laid back workout. Take your time. Feet come up to your step. Maybe a weight across your hips. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's do this. Okay, you may have already started. I'm just joining the party late. You're pressing up for 2 and you're going down for 4. I'm gonna see if I can do 10 this round. You stop sooner if you need to. Move nice and slow. Gotta keep that core nice and tight. Eyes could be up on the ceiling. Feel those hamstrings. You lit them up in those deadlifts. I'm trying 2 more. 4 counts on the way down, even slower if you can. Try to slow it down. Set your weight down. Move that step aside. You're done with your step. Done with your weights. Amazing job. You turn it off right now if you need to go. If you can, stick with me for our HIIT. Take a cool down, stretch. Don't forget to stretch, okay? Don't forget to cool down. Try not to go from your workout to the rest of your day. Try to cool down first, even with just breath work. All right, hold a plank or forward mountain climbers. Remember, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then you go into your 4 squats. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe jump squats. We start in 4, 3. Last minute of work. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Move where you can. Slow it down if you need. I'm going to the slower mountain climbers this time, where each leg in counts as 1, and I'm squatting. We're almost there. Pull that core in nice and tight. That's cool, buddy. Maybe you're able to do those jumps the entire time, and those quicker mountain climbers. More power to you. You got this. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to standing. Shake it out. Grab on to something with your right hand. Bring your right leg up. Circle out through that hip. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Good. Switch directions. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing as we did in the beginning of this workout. Step those legs out a little bit wider than your hips. Circle it out. Breathe. Hands can be to the hips. Hands can be to your rib cage. Switch directions. This was a tough one. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I feel like I jumped in a pool. I probably look like I jumped in a pool. Step those feet in. Step 1 foot out in front. Hinge over, send the hips back behind you. Flex or point or relax that front foot. Breathe. I never want fitness to seem intimidating. Let's switch sides. I want every workout to be doable. It's scalable. You can dial it up, you can scale it back, make it work for you. Maybe one day you do this workout and you're on fire. Next time, maybe a little bit slower, and that is okay. Because we are not the same day in and day out. Shake it out. All right, excellent job. I want you to take some more time in a cool down if you need. Hands can come to your rib cage. You can just breathe. You did such a good job. I will see you in the next workout.